In this lesson, I will talk about chromosomes, DNA, and genes. Now, it is important to move from the known to the unknown. We know about the cells, the plant cells or the animal cells. We'll move to the genes. So we have to drive from the cells to the genes. And so let's look at the cell, for example. At the center of the cell is an organelle called the nucleus. And then when we zoom into the organelle, we are going to see a tiny thread called the chromatin. The chromatin can condense to form what we call the chromosomes, as you can see here. Now, the chromosomes themselves can pair up to form what we call a paired chromosome. So this is two chromosomes, but this is just one pair of chromosomes. So in the human, for example, we have 46 chromosomes, but 23 pairs of chromosomes. Now we should know about the structure of the chromosomes. At the center of the chromosomes is a structure we call the centromere, and at the extreme ends we have the telomeres. At the position below the centromere we have the long arm or the Q arm, and above we have the short arm or P arm. And so when we say 12p3, we mean the third band on the short arm in chromosome 12. So we have chromosome 11, 12, 23, and all of that. And so what about the DNA? What is the relationship between the DNA and the chromosomes? So if you look at this picture clearly, you are going to see that the chromosome is unwinding like a thread, and it's unwinding into a new structure called the nucleosomes. Now the nucleosomes is simply DNA strands plus histone proteins. Those things that looks like yellow stones are the histone proteins. And so when they furtherly unwind, they are going to form a double helix structure we call the DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, as you can see. So the DNA form the nucleosomes and then they form the chromosomes. The nucleosomes themselves are divided into the DNA and histone proteins. You have to keep those things in mind. The DNA itself is a double helix, that means a double spiral staircase structure. It contains amino acids in form of codes AT at GC. Always remember at GC. The DNA is so built in that adenine is always bonded to thymine and guanine to cytosine. Of course, genes are coding sections of the DNA. We've learned that the chromosomes are a well-structured or packaged DNA, packaged with histone proteins. And then we've also learned about the DNA themselves. We said that the DNA is a double helix structure that contains bicodes. And then, of course, genes. Genes are coding sections of either the DNA or chromosome. Thank you. So please subscribe to my channel and watch more of my videos.